Okay, so we're going to walk through the steps for creating your chatbot. Now, first thing before we move forward, we need to put in our group ID so we can load our specific chatbot. In this case, I'm going to put 101 for my group ID and press enter. Now, before we move forward, we need to understand how a chatbot works. Remember, chatbots use machine learning to understand what people are saying. And like all machine learning models, chatbots need data to learn. So to train a chatbot, you need to give it two types of data. The first is called an intent. Intents represent the different types of things we want the chatbot to understand. For example, if we want the chatbot to understand when someone is greeting it, we would create an intent called greeting. So I'm going to replace intent 1 with greeting. I can make it lowercase or uppercase. Okay. Next, we would have to give it examples of how people greet one another. And this is the second type of data we need to give the chatbot. These are called utterances or sample utterances. For example, the sample utterance for greeting might be hi, hello. We might even put good morning. And you can think of others, and I'll let you figure those ones out. Once we give our chatbot enough sample utterances, and we want to give it about 5, in this case, because it's an example, I've only given it 3, we also can give it a response. So what do we want it to say when somebody has greeted it? So for instance, I might want my chatbot to say, hi, I am Chatty, the chatbot. This is the name I'll give my chatbot. How may I help you? So this is the response when someone greets my chatbot, and I'm going to save my intent. So now we've saved this intent for greeting. Okay, just to drive this point home, let's look at a different example. Let's go to intent 2, and here we're going to create another intent. So here we have a bunch of empty intents and an empty response. And let's say I'm creating a chatbot that's going to teach people about machine learning. So we've already given it one intent, which is greeting. Let's make the second intent understanding when someone is asking what is machine learning. So maybe we want to call that chatbot or that intent, what is machine learning? And then we need to give it sample utterances again. What are the different ways that people may say what is machine learning? Well, they may just say what is machine learning, right? They may just ask like that. Maybe they've heard the short version used, ML. Sometimes people call machine learning ML. So maybe they say, what is ML? Maybe they say, teach me about machine learning. Maybe they say, I need to know about machine learning. It doesn't have to be capital. Maybe they say, tell me about machine learning. Okay, so these are different ways, sample utterances, that somebody may say, what is machine learning? So we need to give it an intent, and we need to give it sample utterances. And then we can tell it how to respond when someone says this intent. When someone says anything that represents them trying to figure out what is machine learning. So in this case, we may want it to respond by actually telling them what machine learning is. Machine learning is computer software that learns from data. Okay? And we're going to save this intent. So this is the first step in creating our chatbot. We need to give it a number of intents. These are all of the things that we wanted to understand. And we need to give it sample utterances. Those are the examples of how people will say those intents. And then we'll tell it how to respond to those intents.